The stray who taught my old man how to breathe. Everyone in town knew my pop was tough. A retired construction foreman who thought feelings were something you left at the door, alongside your muddy boots. When my brother Leo started having these episodes where his chest would tighten and the world felt like it was caving in, Pop just called it teenage nerves. Then came Barnaby. Barnaby was a scruffy, one-eared mutt I found shivering behind a dumpster at the local diner. He looked like he'd been through a war, and lost. When I brought him home, Pop didn't even look up from the evening news. He just grunted, "That thing is a liability, kid, 1 week, then he's going to the shelter." But Barnaby had other plans. The first night Leo had a bad one, a real bad one. I could hear him gasping for air from across the hall. Before I could even get out of bed, I saw a shadow slip past my door. It was Barnaby. He didn't bark, he didn't jump. He just pressed himself against Leo's side, like he was anchoring him to the earth. By the time I reached the room, Leo's breathing had leveled out. He was buried in scruffy fur, whispering, "Good boy." Pop saw it too. He was standing in the hallway, shadows hiding his face. He didn't say a word. On day 6, the construction company Pop worked for 40 years let him go. He came home, sat in his recliner, and just stared at the wall. His hands were shaking. That same frantic rhythm I'd seen in Leo 100 times. Barnaby trotted over, dropped a raggedy tennis ball at Pop's feet, and then did something crazy. He climbed right up into that forbidden leather recliner and rested his chin on Pop's knee. I waited for the shout, the get down. Instead, there was just silence. Then, a heavy, shaky sigh. Pop's rough, calloused hand reached out and buried itself in Barnaby's neck. The next morning, the 1-week deadline passed. I found a brand new, oversized dog bed in the living room, and a bag of the expensive, good kibble on the counter. Pop didn't apologize. He just looked at me and said, "The scruffy guy stays. Turns out we both needed a little help staying grounded."